I'm going to stay on the border here, tangentially. Speaker Mike Johnson says Ukraine funding is dependent on transformative change at the border for security. Roll tape.
There are two essential and I think eminently reasonable prerequisites to the additional funding to Ukraine, and that is that we must secure our border. We need substantive change there. There's bipartisan concern and agreement on that.
Republican Congressman from Texas, Tony Gonzales, joins me now. Congressman, do you approve of holding up aid to Ukraine so it can get action on the border?
It's all yes, Stu. It's all tied together. Thank you for having me. This is about national security, and we should focus on national security, starting with our own border. We need to protect our border. We also need to help our allies, Israel, that's fighting a war right now, Ukraine, that's fighting a war that they didn't ask for. But you cannot solve this problem by throwing money at it. There has to be policy changes as well. I just got off the phone with the mayor of Eagle Pass, and he tells me, Tony, I've never seen it this bad. Over 3,000 people coming over illegally. They're at capacity. They're now sending people to Laredo. What does that mean? That means this crisis is spreading. So there is an opportunity here where Congress needs to get off dead center and focus on national security and protect our southern border.
Do you think that the migrant crisis is becoming the key issue in next year's election? I know it's supposed to be the economy. I've always heard that. But this seems to be such a crisis, and things are so bad that maybe this is the key issue. What do you think?
I agree with you. I think there is no doubt in my mind that this crisis has impacted everybody. Republicans have been talking about it for months, but it's very clear. If Joe Biden continues to do nothing on this situation, he will no longer be president, and House Democrats will lose terribly in 2024. But I'd also say, House Republicans, we need to get off our butts. We need to impeach Mayorkas. You know, we failed to do that a couple of weeks ago. I've been urging, let's bring it to the floor every single day until we impeach Mayorkas. And we also need to be the party of solutions, not just rhetoric. Now is an opportunity for us to talk about national security and have meaningful border solutions. Republicans have to do something.
On that note about national security, FBI Director Chris Wray, he says terror threats have elevated to an all-time high since October 7th, and the border is involved in this. Roll tape.
I've never seen a time where all the threats, or so many of the threats, are all elevated, all at exactly the same time.
So, blinking red lights analogy about 9/11, all the lights were blinking red before 9/11. Apparently, obviously, all of us missed it. Would you say that there's multiple blinking red lights out there?
I see blinking lights everywhere I turn.
Congressman, you're on the Homeland Security Committee. Doesn't the administration realize the border is a terror threat?
They do realize it, Stu, and a lot of the conversations that I've had with secretaries and directors, they agree with some of the solutions, raising credible fear, deporting people that do not qualify for asylum, but they're scared about the politics in it. They're scared that they're going to be pushed back from the left. But I agree with Director Wray. Right now is not the time to play politics. We're under a national security threat. You can see the train wreck coming. We have to put politics aside, and we have to have this crisis come to an end. We know what's happening with fentanyl. We know what's happening with the people that are coming over. Stu, I spent 20 years in the military. There are people in this world that hate us. All we have to think back to is what happened on October 7th in Israel.
Congressman, thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate it.